Hello everybody, this is BruceGames, and welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. We're back in from where we left off. I believe, okay, the main objectives are going to talk to Fitzroy, go to the bar, and talk to Bradley. I don't remember where Bradley was. I think he may have been in the bar, possibly? Anywho, we're going to go to the bar first. This is what I said I was going to do the last one. You wanna die, mister? Dude, you got like sea rash or something? Oh, you having a bad reaction. Oh, there we go.
Hey, be careful.
Yeah, don't be a dickhead if you're not expecting to fight back or anything, or expect to get hit or whatever.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
What do you mean? It wasn't me.
You served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my man. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
Let's see. Find out about Darkwater. Let's find about the stranded
whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy.
Oh, that's
the name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me?
Hawkins?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's not speaking ill if it's true. Enough said about
her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You
I mean,
need
it's
to see
an
them for
artistic
yourself.
expression.
Make up your own mind.
Doesn't necessarily mean you see the world how
I've
you
got
draw
what I
them.
need.
It's just your
Anything
style.
else?
I think that's all I really can ask. No
I
prohibition
didn't
around here?
expect
I
to
forgot
find
there was.
alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
She. I don't want to order a drink.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams.
And
that
no
sort of
one's
thing.
reported that or
Screams.
even checked it out?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I think that's about it. I don't
That'll
need
be all
to
for
get a
now.
drink. So. Okay, let's see who else we can talk to right here. Who we got? the bar.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My
So
God.
there's an asylum on the island, I'm gonna take it? They're the members of the asylum, that's the name.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Alright, the miraculous catch. The Cecilia returns to the port to save Darkwater from famine. We have given up hope. The crew of Cecilia, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship of the island. People were amazed on the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond of what the formidable toothed whales, the Cetians? I don't freaking know. That is already being called the miraculous catch. Covered the entire whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told the frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutrients benefits. There's no doubt the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bring an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. There's got to be a big whale if it's going to feed the entire island. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via favorite newspaper or visit him on the dock. Special events at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of the brave whalers, all the staff of Stranded Whale invite you to an expeditional and free tasting event. Come with your family or friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave the bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. So this is like gonna be like a Moby Dick style whale. Like, it's gotta be huge. Who are you? Who are you?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Talking about some sort of. You don't look very well. You got some weird markings on your arm too.
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Is he talking about the Necronomicon? Is that what he's talking about?
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I mean, if you were starving for quite some time, anything probably tastes delicious at that point.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
So you just didn't
Good
know how to
night,
fish properly, and you
stranger.
exhausted all the
So
whales,
long.
except for the last one. And then you killed it too, so now the whales in this area are just gone because of you. What up, lady?
What you looking at, stranger?
Mysterious woman.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Well, you see, I don't want to. Because I feel like that might be the supplier that he was talking about. Because he did say she, and that's literally the only she I have ever seen on this island yet. So, let's just leave. Let's talk to Bradley. I think Bradley maybe over here. This is the only other place I can go. Yeah, okay, I'll talk to Bradley.
Please do their work. Hey, Sullivan, the same goes for you, sir. Move along.
What are
They
these?
seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They
How?
only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address.
Oh,
Warehouse
can I ask
36,
about anything
Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway. That's no way to...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put
Apparently,
that
I'm not that
beast back
special.
in the water, you
But
shysters.
why don't they just? I mean,
Cops.
if it just died not so long ago, the meat should be fresh. Why don't they just harvest the meat?
Forget it. Nobody
I
listens
don't-
to us anyway.
I don't know why they just don't do that. If they're talking about being on famine, they're wasting good catch. There's a good catch right there. They could take the meat. That's the boat I came in on. Let's take a look around. This
Fishing
place real quick.
equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
What's in there? Ah, it's the potty. Dope.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Yeah. So it must be like keep track of all the whales. Yeah, because there's a sperm whale. Can't tell what that is. It just looks like a normal whale. There's a boat.
A Scylla. It
Oh,
finished
Scylla.
up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Here. Ooh, a book of medicine. Yay, I got some more stuff then for medicine. Maybe I can figure out the shark now? I don't know. Exactly. Anything up here I can get? Bunch of harpoon guns. I'm just snooping around this
This
dude's
man
house.
and Fitzroy could be twins.
This photograph looks of a man looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on a bridge of a ship with a wooden leg. Could be his father.
What a macabre souvenir.
Even is it? Oh, it's the leg of that captain. I'm assuming it's probably his father then. Looks like that's everything up here. Let's go talk to Fitzroy. Actually, there might be more stuff in the room itself that I can look at. Yep.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms and agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment. Okay. Is that it? I can go out there. I'll just wait. I'll talk to
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Where? What? Over here.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible: 1890, 1907, and partial date. The rest of the documents is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Okay. Cool. Oh, you quietly fast for an old man. Alright, so let's talk to Fitzroy again, but let's check what's out here first. Is there anything out here? Does not appear to be so.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Alright, the documents are
The
unreadable.
manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Thought that fishing stopped in 18.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Let's talk about Darkwater. I saw a killer whale.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
What would
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
Why are they
The
putting it
police
back in
took
the
the
sea?
decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think
I mean,
that was a
harvest
mistake.
it.
Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Yeah. Let's see. Who is...
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Well, I mean, you
Are
did
you
watch
being
me
blackmailed?
ransack your place.
Not
You did
exactly,
something
no.
about it, so
That
that's-
shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Photographs.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I saw it. I saw it.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
That's all from there. Let's
I'm
ask
looking
the
for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't
Okay.
miss it.
There's a lot of buildings over
Understood.
there. So,
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
yeah, that's why I'm here.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely.
Yeah, that's
Ship
why I'm here.
owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Gotcha. Alright, so what, oh, we have points. Points. Let's see. What can we do with the points? How many more points do I need for that? I need 1 for this. else. I'll probably get my strength up next because, yeah, just because it's close. The closest one to actually leveling up. Do I have other points? Pierce. Darkwater, Inhabitants. Fitzroy. Roy Mitchell. Places. We got Darkwater Port, Stranded Whale, Colt. We got the Miraculous Sketch that's considered a cult, I guess. Photograph, Threatening Letter, Manifest. Knowledge. Okay. Oh yeah, we got another book. Alright, so let's get going. Let's get to Warehouse 36. Would it be over here?
Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the...
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand.
don't know.
You're not sailors.
Giant monsters of the deep, I'm assuming. What are you guys? Can I talk to you?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Who's St. Brandon?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
I have
He's
no
the
idea.
patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Who are
Two
these
guys
keeping guard?
behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Find out more about the island. So you
Isn't
don't
it a
have
bit
any work?
early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few
My
chores
guy
every
says
now
that,
and
and
again,
he
but
drinks all
since
the-
the whaling
he drank all the
station
time
shut
before I
down,
took control
ain't
of
a lot
him.
of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Okay, I don't really care about the other things.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
I'm assuming I'm gonna have to try to get past those guys. What is this guy doing? Nothing. Not a thing. Alright, so I'm assuming the warehouse is back that way, and I'm going to have to talk to the guy. Can I talk to this guy? Who is this guy?
Where do you think you're going?
You know, kind of where I want. What are the police doing here? I must get into this warehouse.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
I mean,
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
What
that
I
case
do.
was closed months ago.
What do you know
What
about
more
the
can you
case?
say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Okay. I need to figure out how to get in there. I'm gonna go around the other side, see if I can find anything. I'm assuming it's going to be past those guards. I'm assuming it's going to be past those guards over there. Is what I'm taking it
You
as.
saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen
scared?
the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
All right.
I shall take my leave.
Oh, there's a door here. Can I go here? Yeah. Find hidden items. Spot skill allows you to detect hidden items. I'm assuming there's a hidden item somewhere because my question mark.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
What? I have spot hidden. It's flashing question marks. So I'm assuming I can do something. Do I know what? No. What's this?
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
Can I like climb that? No. There might be some spare parts underneath all this clutter, but where? That's the question. Wait, there's like a thing right there. Oh, right here. Ah.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Alright, so is that the spot hidden? Is that what it meant? There might be more. I'm gonna go look around for more, because the question mark's still going on, so I think there might be more around or something. Yep. I've got the cogwheel.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
And then, anything else? Last
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Yeah. How did I get that out exactly? What is this? Nails heavy loads to be lifted.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Okay, so that's everything. That's everything. I like how every single thing that we needed was in this building, and they just don't have it assembled. All right. Let's mount the cogwheel, the handle, and the ratchet device, and then let's turn
Looks
the
like
handle.
everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Yes, yes. Did I wake it?
Damn, I broke it.
Is that because I'm too strong? Or I'm not strong enough? Okay, apparently I broke that. So let's find another way. Okay, apparently I can get that going on there.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Well, first of all,
Your turf. That's news to me.
I'm
For
new
a guy
here.
who has no
I have
idea.
no idea.
You've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
As you wish.
Apparently I'm not strong enough. Oh, I am strong enough. Apparently I am strong enough. I fucking just
If
decked
you've
her in her
broken
face.
my
though.
nose,
I was careful. This time.
Do you want us to take care of him, Cat?
no, not yet. You don't lack nerve, and you've got a fairly good right. I'm always on the lookout for well-built guys to work for me.
I'll make a
Fucked
note.
her up.
Please do. I'm Kat. I run the neighborhood.
Not no
Everyone
more.
marches to
I'm
my
in
tune
charge.
here.
Even
I'm
Captain
in
Fitzroy.
charge.
I suggest you back off. You've pushed your luck far enough for one day. Rather than foolishly risking your skin, come and see me in the bar one of these days. We can talk about what I can do for you, and what you can do for me.
All right. I fucked her up. Like, I didn't know if my strength was going to be high enough to do that. I'm not entirely sure what the stats are for this, but I'm feeling like she probably would have beat me up if I would have chose the other option.
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go talk to these guys, because I'm thinking this is the only other way I can get in. Actually, there's a thing right here.
Tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded? Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat. It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Alright, so I'm assuming we can use that against them. I don't know how they didn't just see me walk up to this and crouch inside. But you know, that's you know, game logic.
idea. You better keep it shut. Why, we don't have a clear conscience. Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog? We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you.
Oh, those guys.
It'll stink less.
Cat sent me. This is a message. This passage leads to the Hawkins warehouse. I can lie.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh, yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it. You think he's telling the truth? We'll find out.
Oh, yeah.
Prove that you really know Cat.
It's risky to question my word. I wouldn't like you to get cut with a certain Italian knife.
Okay. You've convinced us. And it's she who sent you?
A certain
What do you want from us?
Italian.
I have to take a look inside the Hawkins warehouse. Leave me alone, and I'll put in a good word for you with Cat.
Okay. It's a deal.
Yeah, let's get into that. So, I don't know if I would have been able to do this one without doing the other one first, possibly. I'm not entirely sure. Let's go around this side, though, and, is this the right house? Is this the right warehouse? Am I going the right way? I'm assuming
Let's
so.
see.
Oh, I'm picking it. Is my investigation high enough?
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get.
Apparently not. Apparently not. My strength's on par, though. I can beat up a woman. Okay. Go up there. This is the warehouse I was just in. Oh, the ladders, bro. Never mind. Well, you see here, boys. Is that the only other way I can get in? I think so. So my investigation isn't high enough, and neither is my, I may have to talk to Cat, maybe?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Okay, I'm probably have to go back to Cat, or I might need to ask these guys for a key. Maybe? I don't know. Will they go back to guarding it when I leave? They might. We'll find out soon. Let's go talk to Kat, and maybe she has a key to the lock. She did say to come in there and talk to her. So let's go talk to her.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Mitchell.
Still fucked up.
A drink for our new friend. I think it's time to talk business.
No hard feelings?
For a lucky little blow? You think I gotta be boss of these lads without taking any hits? It will serve as a lesson. I was too soft with you. Next time, I'll hit first. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Yeah.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I would have taken that risk. I'm losing my patience.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. You almost got me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business,
after I decked her
I
in her
don't
face.
care.
Gotta
But
keep
I'll
her
go
ego
with you
high.
to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Sure.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
You've got no problem going out looking like that.
How sweet of you to worry about my authority. I wouldn't be here if I was the sort of girl who'd hide away because of a black eye. People here know who they're dealing with. They watch their step.
Not me. I'm new here, and I just beat up people that think
I
they
was given to believe
overpower me.
that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley, I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him. It's fine. He's with me.
Okay.
I mean, they already know that because I lied to them like 5 seconds ago. Just following your slow ass. Can we go faster, please? I mean, I've already tried to picklock it, before asking you and all. But things happen. My strength's apparently stronger than my investigation, so can't really pick the lock. I could probably punch it down, but that wasn't an option. I just randomly get my lighter out at random times.
That's
Sometimes
how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
You want me to punch you in the face again?
Good.
Want me to do it?
In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Yeah, let's go in here.
Ugh, this place stinks.
What the hell happened?
What is the
here?
connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
I don't know, but someone fucked their shit up. What is this? Enter reconstruction? Psychology?
What happened here?
Well, it appears someone punched the window and then regretted, or the mirror, and then regretted it, and then fucked up their hand. What is this? Medicine?
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks.
Is that all fish? Don't look like a fish. Oh, that is fish. Never mind. It looked slightly different than what I was picturing in my head. I thought I looked like a deep one. It
Is
wasn't
this
his fish.
one
It
of
was a fish.
Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Hold to leave reconstruction mode. Alright, oh wait, I can only look at that while in reconstruction mode? That's dumb! Can I go back in reconstruction mode? That's stupid! Journal. Clues. Oh, what's this? Hawkins warehouse. Charles Hawkins death. This warehouse recently. Painkiller, sleeping pills. Alright. Oh, I have points. How many points? Where's my point tracker? How many points does I got? Aha! I had 2. Oh, it's down here. My bad. Alright, that's maxed out. Where's my investigation? This is my investigation. Okay. No. How do I validate? What is the validation button? How do I validate? Yes, I validate. Okay, it's weird. Alright. Okay, cat. She's got less of a black eye on this one. She's a gang boss. Lose inventory of the case. Alright, is that everything here? Can I go back in reconstruction mode so I can read this paper? Dang it. Guess so.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You!
Yes.
Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Yes. Let's team up.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on.
Me too.
My car's parked down the way.
It's kind of why I'm here. It's to figure out why.
Andrews, would you please shut the door? Open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Technically, I went around him on the backside. I walked in front of him multiple times with Cat.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Looks like you've met your match, Baker. I'd like to see that more often.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Get this jackass out of here before I stroke his other cheek. But we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Stroke
Look
his
behind you.
Did she act like she
Top of the
punched me?
ridge.
She act like she punched me. I
See
think
the
I must have hit her
building?
really hard. Because she don't remember anything.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
I don't think she remembers how that went down. Alright, we're on chapter 3.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Not the first to
Your
talk about
partner,
Winchester.
Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Let's see. I thought the
I
merchant...
see no
burned.
scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look
if it
at
was
this
only
mansion,
in-
or do you have other questions?
I was gonna say if it was quickly contained, I was wondering how they died. If they got stuck in a room, that kind of makes sense.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins.
But how did the
case.
fire start? In
Don't
the room?
think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around it, would seem.
Well,
So,
yeah,
since you
kind of my
already
job.
know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I
Anything
prefer to be
worry of?
prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Right.
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Yeah. Now it's not wasting more
falls
time. Let's
quickly.
get up there.
And I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you. If only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
That's all the time I'm going to have for this episode. It is starting to pick up. I just didn't realize there's Cthulhu in the background of the thing there. But it is starting to pick up. The next episode we'll be getting into the mansion. I'm going to, depending on how long chapters take, I'm probably going to do one episode per chapter, possibly. We will see how the chapters go about. I find that might be a little better to do, so that it'll be easier. So that's all the time I have for this episode. But if you guys like the video, please rate, comment, subscribe on the video, and I'll see you guys.